Hello, this is my third post in 2 days, but I live in a city, so I tend to see people like this. Ed entitled dad, Ek entitled kid, GF pretty self-explanatory, op me. So I took this girl out on a date to watch a movie, and before that we went to the mall and ate in the food court. Hey, we aren't the most classy people. Once we were done eating, we were sitting there talking when this kid who looked at the most a year younger than us, and he came up with his dad and sat down at our table. The ex started talking to my GF, telling her she's beautiful and stuff like that, and not having any of it. She told him, well, I'm on a date with op, and the ex started getting mad at me for this, so the Ed started talking to me. Ed, hey, you don't have a problem if he takes her out, right? Me, well, of course I have a problem with it. Ed, oh, it won't hurt you or her. Me, I don't really care if it's harmless. We were having fun here until you two showed up. All of this was going on as the ex was trying to flirt with my girlfriend. Finally he started trying to grab her hand, and I finally lost it. Keep in mind, I don't like causing a scene, so I finally got up and yelled at him to get away from her. Needless to say, the Ed got pissed too. Ed, you better just go away and let my son date her. Me, no, you better fuck off before I beat the shit out of your dumbass son. Yes, I said those exact words. Yay for puberty. Finally security came and asked what was going on, and when me and my girlfriend told them what happened, they made them leave. After that she started laughing at me because of my outburst, and we had a good date. Moral of the story: sit at small tables when you're on a date. Backstory and info important to the story. I'm a professional wrestler in a small wrestling company in the Northeast United States, and our monthly shows usually draw a few hundred people. My gimmick, for those who don't know, this is a character portrayed by the wrestler, is of a masked wrestler with a mental disability, which I actually have, to show the kids how nothing stops you from achieving your goals. You know, a white meat good guy. On to the story. It was one of our monthly shows about 2 months ago, and it was during the 30-minute intermission we usually have at halfway through the show, to give fans a chance to meet and greet the wrestlers, buy merch, etc. I had a table set up to sell autographed pictures of me for a set price, as well as to take pictures with fans. I did not charge for this. It is important to note that due to being a small company, the wrestlers don't make much money by working a match, so most of our money comes from selling merchandise. I sell a few signed photos and take pics with fans, mostly kids. When Em and her kid looked around 7, who will be called Ike, innocent kid, come over. Ike, hi op, your match was awesome. Me, thanks, wanna take a picture and buy a signed one. Em, how much for the picture? There was a handwritten note on my table that listed the price. Me, $15. Ike gets in excitement and comes to pose for a picture when the M glares at me with a raised eyebrow. M, $15 for a picture? That's much too expensive. I sigh and think for a moment. I had only sold about 5 or so pictures, and this kid was the youngest looking fan to come by my table, so I decide to cut the price a bit. Me, alright, 10. The Ike is ecstatic about meeting a wrestler, but the M, who was probably only there because her son wanted to go, decided to flip their lid. M, I've only seen a handful of people buy your shit. You obviously aren't even that good of a wrestler if you can't sell more than the others, so just give my son the picture for free. I was stunned, and I didn't know what to say. This lady had ridiculed my wrestling simply by looking at how many pictures I sold. Insulting a wrestler's work is a big blow, as we lay our bodies on the line to entertain Ike. But Muam, he won his match. M, I don't care Ike. Take your picture off the table and let's go. I was about to respond when one of our security guys, who was a veteran and a well-built man, came by to ask what was wrong. The M instantly switches to a charming lady facade and swiftly hands me the $10 and takes the photo of Ike and me. I feel so bad for that kid to have to go home with her. Okay, some background. This happened when I was 17 in high school. I was attending an anime convention. At the time I was dressed as Chibiusa from Sailor Moon, as I loved that show at the time. On the second day of the convention I was walking around. Of course, if you cosplay at an anime convention you're gonna get asked for pictures. I didn't mind. I loved taking photos with people. Some asked for me to pose, others just a selfie. Then in the middle of the day is when Em and her son showed up, and the conversation went like this. M, hi, would you mind if my son takes a picture with you, miss? Me, sure I don't mind. The son about 12 or 13 I'd say, stands next to me. I expect him to put an arm on my shoulder or pose. This isn't what happened. Instead the kid grabs me and try to kiss and grope me. At this I immediately push him off of me. Me, what the hell are you doing? Oh come on, let him kiss you. There's no harm in it. Me, no I'm not kissing some random stranger. Son, mom you said she would be my girlfriend. At this I'm massively freaked out. Oh come on, he just wants to brag he has a girlfriend. Me, no leave me alone. I try to leave when suddenly she grabs my hand and tries to pull me back. Come on, it's one kiss, it's not gonna hurt you. Me, leave me the hell alone weirdo. Fine bitch, be that way, I wouldn't want my son with some filthy whore like you. At this I walk off hearing her cuss at me the whole way out of the little booth. Later that day I see her and her son again, both are being escorted by security out of the convention. Apparently the son groped another woman, but she slapped him, and the mother had a fist fight with them, and from what I was told she lost. Did you enjoy this video? Leave a like and subscribe to Brody for more.